of people fighting not to give me mouth to mouth. So just let me go.
Oh, okay.
The first thing they heard is Dunaway talking about getting mouth to mouth. Why are you talking about that, Dunaway?
My blood sugar is spiking right now, so I've ordered us a grilled cheese here at the Crestwood Tavern. Will you eat half of it?
I will eat half
We
of
could
it.
grilled
fantastic.
cheese review. That could be fun.
God, I love a grilled cheese.
We'll let Lance eat half of it.
I will tell you the thing about a grill. Are we live?
We're live.
Okay.
The
But
thing
like
about a
game
grilled
night.
cheese. So we had in our fraternity house, we had Brenda was the girl that cooked for us,
Right?
and she had a brush and she had butter and she would butter up
Oh,
everything.
that's good.
Full-time employee? Did she
Yeah,
live
she was
live
full-time.
there?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I had to throw her brush away because it was too much butter.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
You threw a brush
Lance.
away?
Ruined it for
I threw it
everyone
away
else.
multiple times.
Lance.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I love a grilled cheese, but the bread doesn't need to be yellow. It needs to have a little hue of yellow to it.
Yeah.
And
The
really
more butter,
crisp.
the better.
Then you're gonna
Really?
hate,
Yes.
you're gonna hate this one because I saw a little Lincoln eating one and it was yellow.
Did you order it off the kids menu?
I got your friend there ordering it for me as soon as he can get it up here. I'm
Yeah.
I'm about to die. I'm dying
My
here.
friend, that's my ex-brother-in-law.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
My man, Mac.
no telling what he'll put on it.
Yeah.
Hey, so last night I was at dinner with the Browns and EG
Yes.
and young Jack, and Brown's daughter ordered a
Y'all
pizza.
had dinner last night?
Okay,
did.
I
No,
knew that was
no.
coming. Knew it.
Yeah, it was free. It was free.
All right.
Every time we ask you to go to dinner, you
Yeah.
won't go. And here's how it worked. We did trivia together, so I reached out to Brown. Anyway, you can pick me up. We're going to be at X restaurant eating dinner with
Nice.
EG. Would you guys like to join? Anyway,
Instead of
can I get to
having
my
to go to
point
Lance to-
instead of it being all
No,
about
no,
you?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Instead of having to go pick Lance up, I was just like, why don't you just come to the restaurant
Yeah,
and
why
meet me?
not?
And then I was
Why
like,
not?
let's eat dinner.
Because this has become a Wednesday night thing for you, the Browns and EG.
Well, we take
Yeah.
EG out to
Yeah.
dinner every Wednesday night.
It's
Yeah.
really
Okay.
kind.
It is.
very
That's very
nice.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very nice.
Lance
My-
has also hosted me.
I have, yeah.
Uh,
We did steak night, Dunaway.
Yeah.
Does that make you
I
jealous?
mentioned it to I was invited to that at least.
You were.
yeah.
Well, you came by for a second.
Yeah. You
to make
invite
a
me.
delivery.
One person doesn't. I mentioned that to Maggie. I was like, everybody's taking EG to dinner every night. She was like, well, we're not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I know who to follow my
You know, hey,
complaints.
Maggie, Lady Maggie's ice cold.
Why did she not want to take EG to dinner?
She's like, it sounds like her calendar's full.
No.
I don't want to
Wow.
pile on. I don't want to
No,
pile
no.
on.
Well, first of all, Maggie doesn't want to go to dinner with Jim.
So I'll coordinate with Maggie
So-
and we can figure something
Yeah,
out.
can I get to my point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. I didn't
So
know you
you're
had one.
talking, no, Lincoln has a really buttery grilled cheese here.
That's right.
It's Crestwood Tavern. And last night when we went to dinner Mexican, your daughter had a pizza.
She did. She got a pizza. It was
And
like
it was the
pepperoni pizza.
Smallest pizza I've ever seen.
Yeah,
But I asked-
personal pizza.
I asked your wife, Jennifer, I was like, you think that's hand tossed?
And I
She's like,
said-
no.
she said it's hand tossed
Yeah.
from Costco.
Yeah.
Like somebody hand tossed it into the cart in Costco. Yeah,
But anyway, I like my grilled cheese without a ton of butter.
right.
You know, it's weird. When I was growing up, I didn't like grilled cheese as much because maybe it was my nannies, not nannies, maybe my babysitters.
Right.
Trust me,
Yeah.
Brooke. Babysitters would put mayonnaise on my grilled cheese,
Oh,
and I
man.
hated it.
Ooh.
And now
Yeah,
I
it is.
absolutely love mayonnaise, and I never do mayonnaise on the grilled cheese.
God, somebody did that to me. I think it was one of my grandmothers.
I think it was an old school thing.
and it sucked.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
Was it
grilled
like
cheese.
was the mayonnaise used as butter on the outside or was
No,
it like
no, it was
on the
bread,
inside.
mayonnaise, cheese?
Yeah, it was on the inside.
And I would
Yeah.
tell them I don't want mayonnaise, and they were like, "Too bad."
Too bad.
Yeah.
You got it,
Way
Chief.
of the road.
Yeah.
It ruined
Yeah,
it.
I don't want to work for a living, but I got to
Yeah.
do it.
Too bad. Yeah.
It ruined it. Man, we got a great crowd out here.
We
tonight.
do. We
It's a cool
do.
place.
Let's
Cool
tell them where
place.
we are. It's Bud Light Game Night for another week. We're about to run through some games with Lance's Lock. Our friends with the Birmingham Squadron are here. Leslie Claybrook, their general manager, is going to join us in just a little bit.
Did you say the Squadron?
I did say the Squadron's here. What are you doing, Dunaway? It's the Brown Bandit. Dunaway, you going to make some picks?
No, not a bucket hat.
Oh, you got a
I
Squadron
mean, it's
bucket
one
hat?
thing you've got a T Swift tattoo.
Wow.
You're too old
It's
for the
Squad-
bucket
It's
hat.
the Squadron bucket hat.
That is unique.
Yep.
Yeah,
Did you
it
just
is.
say unique?
Unique.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Way to go.
You
everybody,
rock it.
everybody, clap if you like Dunaway's bucket hat. Let's
Bucket
hear it.
hats.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, the owner Rudy Quarles. We go way back to the Dave's days,
Right.
And I told him the last time I saw him was, and one of you two was doing the show with me. He was stumbling out of. Can I say this?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
it's a little late now.
Well, I was there that night. You bumped into
No,
me when
we-
you were leaving.
No, this was St. Patrick's Day. We were set up out front of the Innisfree Irish Pub. It was like 10 in the morning, and he's stumbling out, dropped his keys. He had been there, kegs and eggs, right? Yeah.
Kegs and eggs.
Runs a great business here, though. This is a really cool, I'll call it a very charming place.
Crestwood Tavern, right off Crestwood Boulevard. Is that what that is? Yeah, right off Crestwood Boulevard.
That makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
it does make sense, but I just want to make sure.
What is this park named over here?
Crestwood Park.
It is. Very
So
good.
this is in the Crestwood part of town, Crestwood Tavern, and we're here with Bud Light. You can scan the QR code while you're here, get a chance to win some Iron Bowl
Hey,
tickets.
and I got specials.
Oh, what we got?
Ooh.
75 Natty Light drafts.
375 Natty Light drafts.
Yeah, that was me and Chico back in the day. We go to Panama City, and that's what we would funnel as Natty
Sounds
Lights
like
Yeah.
back in
Southern
college.
right there.
Gotta.
Gotta.
You can gather that.
Winning the
that's
pinch.
right. Yeah,
Hey, you bring a $20 bill in here, you can have a good time.
you can. Well, what a fun. Yeah, we got a fun crowd. Oh, is that our grilled cheese?
Is that the grilled cheese?
That's it.
Oh.
Tease job.
Oh, we need that grilled
That
cheese
thing
so
should be
bad.
stat.
Dunaway, you gonna be all right, man?
I'm good, man.
Okay.
I got a grilled cheese
He's
coming.
got a bucket hat.
Bucket hat.
Oh,
You-
dude, I would love if you. I don't want you to die, but if you die, I want you to die with a bucket hat on.
Yeah, it's the way I want to go.
Do we put you in the No, you're gonna
Oh.
be cremated.
No,
No.
before though, we're gonna
You ready
do
for
a
my-
viewing with you with a bucket hat.
Yeah. Before we cremate you.
That'd be a great social media post.
Are you-
It's good
ready?
promotion for the squad.
Are we ready for my lock of the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Alabama.
Okay.
Lock of the weekend.
Hey, listen, and EG is
Hey, we
going to
can go
run through these
steak right
later.
here.
Yes, I am.
She's going to run through these later, but Lance, when I checked this afternoon,
Oh, we're doing a steak.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not only the Braves,
geez.
but Bama. I
Yeah.
like it.
The
Dunaway. I
Braves.
like where your head is.
what is going
So,
on here?
Straight up, Bama. Bama.
I'll
Bama?
do. I'll
It
do
was at
straight
one.
up.
It was at one
Yeah,
earlier today.
we'll
so
do
straight up.
We'll
Straight
do
up. Straight up. Roll damn tide.
Nice. I'm glad I know they're literal steaks now. That was a question I did have.
Dunaway, what have you seen here? I don't even know why I'm asking this. What have you seen? Lance is not even doing tabs. What have you seen here? What have you seen to make you go Alabama?
Nick Saban, Jimbo Fisher.
That's a plus Alabama. There's
That's
no
a plus
doubt.
Alabama.
Yep. Give it.
And I just think Jalen Milroe, I'm tired of people talking shit about him. I think Jalen Milroe's growing into being a great quarterback.
Dude, his hamstrings in half, according to
It
half
is
the
not-
world.
That is not true.
Yeah.
Jalen
No, I was
Milroe
on
will
with-
be fine.
I was on with our boys Chip and Zay out of Austin, and they were
Yeah.
like, "We hear Jalen's
hear.
got a bad hamstring," and I'm like, "Everybody hears that. I haven't got a
Yeah.
confirmation."
Dunaway, have you checked on that today before making your play?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm confident in Ty Simpson if he has
Yeah.
to go out there and play.
Okay.
Or,
All right.
or wait for it, or Dylan
Lonergan?
Lonergan.
What about,
yes.
what
Ty
about Tyler
Sim-
Buckner?
Yeah,
Yeah.
any. Well, not Tyler Buckner. Who's the fourth guy? Who's the fourth guy?
That's Lonergan.
Let's see.
Lonergan's 3.
Let my believers say
Holstein is 4.
Alabama 2 Dunaway, GTFOH.
Yeah. No. You guys just sit back. It's going to be a brazen Alabama
Oh.
weekend.
Zach says, I'm with it, Dunaway. The show is getting its swagger back.
That's right. Here we
Yeah.
go. We're cruising down the
gosh.
road, man. All we need is a little Tupac right there. We're good.
Dude, it's tricky, right? Speaking of which, I got a little biggie on my
I
socks.
saw those
Okay.
socks. I like those.
I was there the
Man.
night you won those.
Hey, these are the ones I was. So I was telling EG. Can we talk about your old man?
Absolutely.
So he's in the sock game.
yeah.
Is he
He
really?
is. Yeah, somebody's got to be in the sock
It
game.
sounds like
and it's Mark.
it sounds like a Seinfeld character.
Oh, by the way, Mark, thank you for the
Yeah.
hats. We all
Oh,
got
yeah.
hats.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Masters
thank you.
hats.
I'm
Masters
waiting on my
hats.
socks.
Yeah.
But I was telling her that my favorite socks are called Stance.
And
And-
explain to them this,
So
the specialty feature.
well, first of all, Stance has got a
Feature, they're socks.
Right.
no, it's got a good flexibility. It's got
Okay.
a good weight to it, and
Right.
it doesn't ball up
Okay.
like the Bombas.
yes.
Now, if they ever want to do a deal with us, we'll talk.
Yep.
But the Bomba, after like 3 or 4 wears, will
Oh.
ball up.
All right.
And I cannot wear a sock that's got a ball on it. So the Stance, not only do they do cool, like whether or not you like it or not, they've got like Metallica, they got Ram socks, they got some Aaron Donalds, they got some Cooper Cubs, got some Metallicas, they got some Tupacs
Right.
with a bandana. But
Yep.
they also do regular socks.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty cool, but I am Bomba's biggest hater. Like
Okay.
I'm putting it on the airwaves.
Whoa.
Well, go on and tell us what's wrong with Bomba.
So
Here we go.
here we go.
Behind the
Bombas,
curtain.
you're seeing the behind the curtain of EG. My dislike for the brand of Bombas.
I've never heard you dislike anything
Yeah.
in the
so
short
this is
time we've
new.
known each other.
Now, here we go.
So Bombas is Mark's biggest competition.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yes, because their technology is not that great, guys. It's
Whoa.
the cushion, the half cushion, all of that, not that great. The heel
Yeah.
tabs. And gonna let you guys in on a little secret. The gimmick, the homeless person.
Yeah. So every time I buy
a
one,
gimmick.
It's a gimmick.
every time I buy
Oh,
one,
wow.
They're
a poor
praying-
kid in Africa gets a
No,
pair.
no.
No?
No, they
So-
get a pair, but
But
They got to
it's-
pay for them?
They
No.
don't get the good bombas. They just get a pair of socks.
They're getting a
Hanes. Sorry,
now,
Michael Jordan.
Dad, you can text me and correct me on this, but
Yeah.
from what I've gathered, every sock that's made, there's a sample made of it. Okay?
Right.
So basically, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, they're getting a tax write-off essentially by getting rid of the stuff that they already have.
I'm all right with
Oh.
that though, but the homeless are getting it, right?
Right.
I mean,
I don't
but
think they're
they're
picky about
preying
it.
on your emotions.
Yeah. It's,
Well, I
it's-
mean,
it's-
you're right about that.
It's like the McRib. That's the
How is it
that's
the McRib?
That's the pork that people don't want.
I don't want to make light of it, but if I'm sleeping in a cardboard box, I mean, I'll take.
I mean, of course,
Yeah.
of course. However,
Well, let me ask you
Bombas-
this. So I've heard Bomba back in the day. You guys listened to Levitard when he was on
Yep,
radio.
yep.
Bomba was a big sponsor.
They were.
We're not on radio, but we're all about his competition. I mean, we will
No.
take advertising dollars
So-
for that.
Well, so
Yeah,
he is
from her dad.
Yeah,
By
that's
the
what
way,
I'm saying.
any comment being made here about Bama is allegedly.
yes,
according to
alleged,
report.
alleged
According to
We
report.
don't
comments.
know.
I am Bomba's biggest hater, but my comments are allegedly.
All right.
Okay.
All
So we
right.
can put that in writing.
But Bomba, we appreciate you giving whatever you
Yeah.
got.
Yes, we do.
But we do want your old man's money.
Yeah.
And we'll
Okay.
promote
Well,
the hell out
what's the
his
name of
site.
his brand?
He's Mac Design Group, but here's a
Oh,
little
that
insight.
sounds, that sounds uppity.
Yeah,
Oh, does that come with a actual gold lining?
yeah, the-
14 karat socks.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the tags are gold.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Nice.
granddad.
Do you
used-
have some on right now?
My granddad used to wear golden toes.
These-
you ever seen
okay,
golden toes
these-
back in the day?
Is that a serpent on the
No,
side?
this is the Kush logo. He's loving this right now.
Dunaway.
But I do think they had to change this because what's the truck company that it looks like this?
I don't know. It was like somebody that hasn't flatlined yet. Like if Dunaway, if that blood sugar goes the wrong way,
Yeah.
he's up and down.
That is kind of
Yeah.
I don't know of a trucking company.
It's like King Ranch or something. Laredo.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa. I
one
thought you
of
meant like an
those.
18 wheeler.
No.
Yeah. I see
It's
what
like-
you're saying. Yeah.
So I think he did have to change that.
Okay.
But these are at DSW dot, I think. This is the pool pack.
Uh-huh.
Is he in the chat room? I don't know if he knows how to
I
do
don't see that.
that.
he's probably a
he's
dinner.
pro- he's
He's
probably
not watching
texting me.
this.
Anyway, oh, he texted me.
What do you say?
King Ranch.
King
I
Ranch.
thought he was going to say, "Stop talking about my competitor."
Anyways,
Can you say
Mac
Bamba one more
Design
time?
is awesome.
Yeah.
And so they do private label.
All right.
So for
Oh, so we could
DSW.
do a next
Next
round
round?
sock.
We could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
Now
guys
we're
hit
going.
Let's put that in the
well,
store.
I'm going to guess there are minimums.
There are minimums. So
Yeah.
if you guys want socks, Mac
Yeah.
Design has you covered.
Hey, so how about this, man? NH3425. Hang on, let me show it. Come on now. What's going on here? NH42. Well, shoot. It won't pull it. Well,
Usually LT just bangs on it and it works.
I know. There it is.
Wait,
Watching y'all from the Alabama Theater.
What are you eating?
French fries.
Probably your grilled cheese. Watching y'all from the Alabama Theater, waiting on the Beach Boys concert to start.
Oh,
I didn't know the Beach Boys were in town.
well, I'd get in the car and sprint here if I was
I saw LSU favored by 8 against Auburn. Do y'all think that will get closer next week? I think some of that depends on what LSU does against Missouri.
Yeah.
More on that coming up.
you. Where is that game?
LSU Auburn.
Yeah.
That is in,
That
no,
is
in LSU.
LSU.
Yeah.
Yep.
it's in
Yep.
Baton
It's in Baton
Rouge.
Rouge.
Yep.
That's about right.
Yep.
I think I would list it a little higher. I don't know how Auburn scores with them.
Well, some of it though depends on what happens against Missouri. I would guess.
I
right?
would
Yep.
agree.
Yep.
And I can't figure out if Missouri's good or not.
Yep.
Is
Well, we got that game in the games.
We
EG
do.
is going to pitch us here.
Is Mark happy with the work you're doing for
Yeah,
us so
I
far?
said, am I repping you well? He said yes.
All right. Good for him.
I said good.
Does he think you're doing a good job here in Birmingham so far?
I think he does.
Yeah.
Is he not hard on you?
Does he tell you how you can improve?
Yes. yes
Who's
yes,
his
yes.
Who's his favorite one on the show?
No, don't.
Oh,
say
I thought you
that.
were about to say favorite child. I was like, I got that locked down.
No, that's you because you're the girl.
Well, I'm the
and
only
everything
guy
else.
here that cares about their sock game, so I would assume that he leans me.
I
right
mean-
I'm
now.
wearing socks.
Yeah, but you don't even know what kind you're wearing.
I do
you?
too. Adidas.
I mean, I only spend about 12 hours a week trying to coach her up to be better on
Hey,
television.
Mark,
12 hours
VK
a week.
The best socks I've ever had. We had this
We
discussion.
did
You ever
have
talk to him
yeah,
about
I
it?
did.
VK Negrani.
All
Because
right.
they're custom made. for your
Custom made every pair. He does it himself.
Really?
Yep.
Some old man's back there in the back stitching up socks.
Yeah, they really
Wow,
are.
Wow.
I can't afford them anymore.
Well, I
but
would
used to love
imagine
'em.
that's freaking high dollar if some
Yeah,
old
they
dude's
are.
doing it.
Yeah.
Mr. Fruit, Mr. Loom did that for me back in the day.
That's
Dude,
pretty
Fruit of
good.
Loom's not a thing still, is it?
I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think they are.
Do you remember wait, I know you don't remember the commercials. Remember that bunch of fruit like
Yeah.
banging around the living room?
Yeah, the guy was in a grape suit.
I remember the grapes. I don't know what any of the other fruits were.
Apple. I think that grape apple. I don't know.
Can you imagine going? I can't say much. I went to Hollywood and I did nothing. But can you imagine, like, Mom, I got a part on the grape and the Fruit of Loom.
Hey, the
Yeah.
grape guy. I think the grape one was
Hey.
the most famous. I mean, he.
I think so.
He
I
went
think
far.
he. I think he went
Hey.
on to do other commercials.
Lance, that Fruit of the Loom money spent good, don't it?
I mean, you
Yep.
give me enough.
I know.
I'll dress up as a grape.
Hey, all right, it is Bud Light game night. Come scan the QR code to get in on Iron Bowl tickets. What are you laughing at, Dunaway?
My favorite part of Thursday nights is occasionally you get to be what I have to go through every segment.
I know.
Occasionally you have to get us back on
Yeah.
track. And,
But I'm not going to act all pissy about
Yeah,
it.
he's
I'm
not gonna
just
do
gonna
this.
I'm not going to go.
yeah, you got to get a couple of things in
Yep.
an hour. I have
Yeah.
to get 37
I know,
in
Dunaway.
3.
God, Dunaway, you're such a good person, man.
You really,
Lance,
dude,
don't
if I
you think he
told
does
you
amazing at
how,
that?
how good of a job
Yeah,
you
it's
do
amazing.
driving our show.
Do you know I went home today? Maggie said so. I was work today, and I said it was one of my favorite
Awesome.
days of all time
Oh.
because I got a lot of people.
Hey, look, I got a grilled
a
cheese.
lot of people were
You,
saying.
hey, you
No, we
walking up
can-
here?
Yeah, come on up.
we're
Come
very.
on up.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's fine.
We're very laid back. Yep.
No, we're fine.
We're gonna devour it right here.
We're gonna whip.
What
Thank you.
kind is that?
Oh, we don't.
Woo.
No, I know it's double head, but is it like an asp? Is it a coral snake? Is it? It's a garden
Garden.
snake, double-headed
Nice.
garden. Those are rare.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Crestwood Tavern, the best
You
grilled
can't talk with
cheeses.
your mouth full. That's gonna kill me.
Crestwood Tavern, the best grilled cheeses in Birmingham.
Bud Light game night. We are at Crestwood Tavern in Crestwood, of all places. Crestwood Tavern. Lance, what's that Natty Light deal they got going on? Halls?
375 pints right now. Come in, bring, I don't
Yeah.
know, $50 bill, you and your friend. You can have a big night here. 375 Natty Light
Yep.
pints here at Crestwood Tavern.
Charlie says he is a sock guy too, Lance. Wear a lot of fun ones, quote unquote, to work. LOL. Got fun socks.
Nice.
Peter Burns does too.
Well, you know, there's I think there's a sock company called Fun Socks,
Yeah.
and they suck.
Wow.
Well, no, I mean, you wear it twice and they
Yeah.
fall apart.
Well, that's not fun at all.
I don't
No.
like Bali stuff. I can't have
Right.
Bali
Like
t-shirts.
pilling?
Okay, so there's a really good brand, and you might be familiar, and I hate to throw them under the bus.
Fries are good.
But the brand is Vince. Do you know Vince?
I don't know Vince. Vince Communo.
No, Vince is like a tire brand,
Oh,
but like
A tire.
like on the clock.
no, like it's a clothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
clothing. A tire.
Yeah, it's kind of
Not a
a
tire.
boutique, but
Yeah.
if you wear Vince, it balls up almost immediately, like 3 or 4 wears.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
I just can't do that.
Yeah.
this is what he said about Bombas, and we can lay them to
Okay.
rest.
All right.
He
Lay them
said,
to rest.
The genius of Bombas is they marketed features that are in all socks, but were smart enough to think it was proprietary to just them.
That is smart.
Yeah, so everybody basically does what Bamba does, but Bamba tries to be the ones that act like they only do
Yeah.
it themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, hey,
I mean,
Mark,
it works.
we're able to get your brand out there. This is just a start.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't need us.
I mean,
We'd probably give the commission to EG, right?
I can probably figure that out.
okay,
Yeah.
Dad, listening.
There you go.
Yeah. How about that?
All about a business deal.
Instant raise.
Yeah. Dave says you guys are great. Need help on a golf game. Anybody want to help Dave on his golf game?
Ooh.
Oh,
EG.
here you go. There it is.
Yeah. What?
Hold up.
Okay. What are you going to do, Dunaway? You going to give him a golf tip?
Look, you're slicing. If you're slicing,
Uh-huh.
all you do is take the right hand, the one on top, turn it this way, clockwise.
No, but Dave's a hook guy.
How
Oh.
do you know?
if you're hooking, go the opposite way.
Right.
Go
Okay.
counterclockwise.
There's Jimmy D.
There you go.
What's your handicap?
My handicap is down to an 11.4
Hey, what's Mikey's handicap?
+1.
plus one.
+1.
Maybe
Mikey needs to give the
Yeah.
advice.
Lunsford says
Mikey's not here.
Lunsford says great job eating that grilled cheese, Jim. Great job.
Well, I'd kill this other half if you're not gonna have it.
Oh, take off, man.
Yeah, don't fill yourself up
Yeah.
with that grilled cheese.
Yeah. Hey, here we go. Well, let's get to the
Let's
game.
By the way,
do
we're
it.
going for sushi after, if anybody's interested.
Okay. I don't know.
Downtown, little sushi and karaoke night on a Thursday night.
Wow.
I may meet you guys for karaoke, but I do have dinner plans.
But you can meet us after.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, EG.
Dunaway,
Fire away.
you in?
He's in. Yeah,
Okay.
fire away.
All right.
He's
So
just gonna eat.
I do have a story about OU Texas, but we're gonna wait for that one. We're gonna get people
Nice tease.
wondering what
Yep.
it is. So let's start. Maryland at Ohio State, 11 a.m. on Fox. Ohio State is -20, and the total is 57.
Okay, so that's an 11 o'clock game.
Right.
We've talked about earlier today, 4 downs. If you watched the next round, I talked about my kryptonite is 11 o'clock games. I have gotten away with a couple so far this year. Ohio State has completely dominated this series. They are 8-0 against Maryland all time. They have averaged 55 points per contest. And even with Cal McWhorter at quarterback, I think it's more of the same. Talua Tagovailoa is a good quarterback against mediocre competition. Once he steps it up against elite competition, not as good. I think he turns the ball over multiple times. And Maryland bitching and complaining, we're 5-0. We're not ranked. Guess what? You hadn't played anybody. You get your opportunity this week. They get run off the field in Columbus.
I kind of feel the same way. This is one of those like Kentucky, Georgia. Like no matter how good, and I know we're going to get that game later, no matter how good Kentucky is, they can never play with Georgia. Maryland, Ohio State, same way.
Same way.
Same exact thing.
Can make it tricky against teams like Michigan at times. You said the key, though, run them off the field. I think it ends up being Ohio State's run game, not Kyle McCord, that wins it for the Buckeyes.
All right, well, let's jump into Kentucky at Georgia since we're on the subject.
All right.
6 o'clock, ESPN, Georgia minus 14.5, and the total is 47.5.
You know what's crazy is Georgia in 5 games has only scored 17 first-quarter points. And for whatever reason, if they get behind Kentucky, and by the way, their last 2 SEC games against South Carolina and Auburn, they've been down double digits. You get down double digits to this Kentucky team with Ray Davis and with that defense, you could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to be in that situation. There is something missing from this Georgia team. They've won 13 consecutive games against Kentucky. The money is on Kentucky plus 14.5, which scares me away. If this was 50-50, I would feel great about Kentucky in this spot. Right now, I'm passing on this game, but I think Kentucky can play well.
Auburn was up 10-0. What are you doing, Dunaway?
Georgia. Just jump on that freight train.
Georgia
big.
Yeah.
Auburn,
They get a lot of their first place votes back this week.
Auburn jumped out 10-0, and it took Georgia the rest of the game to catch up on that. I mean, they're not an explosive offense that can give a team a lead like that.
You know, and I talked to a big Georgia fan a couple of weeks ago, and I brought this up on the show, the lack of explosive plays. And he said, I think we're just kind of hiding, camouflaging, waiting for big-time competition. Well, that was last week.
Yeah.
And it was against South Carolina, and you didn't see those explosive plays. Now, I think Ladd McConkey coming back in this lineup is going to be kind of a difference, but there's nobody on that perimeter that scares you.
What if I told you who's their big runner at Kentucky?
Ray Davis?
Yeah,
Ray Davis. What if I told you Ray Davis didn't go over 50?
Then that's a blowout.
Book it.
Can I have Ray Davis over 50 yards?
Second state.
Hey, dude, you're throwing out stakes.
I'll go Ray Davis 70. How about 70?
How about 65?
67.5?
66.5?
Let's go 67.5.
67.5.
67.5. I got under 67.5 for Ray.
We got to
Davis.
keep up with this.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to help us out.
Yeah, Dunaway's going to pass out later.
Those are the only 2.
Now, I will say that Kirby Smart on the teleconference did say that Ladd McConkey is still game to game. So he is not fully back.
That makes no sense.
And I'm saying what
That's
Coach
when you got to
Smart
call
said.
out Kirby. I'm not telling you how to do your job, but Kirby, he played last week. How's he not 100%?
He did also say that Kentucky is the most balanced team in terms of explosiveness in the country, to your point, Lance.
Okay. You know what I need is a natty light. I haven't had one in years.
I would love a natty
want a
light.
natty
too.
light?
Little T's over there.
All right.
Little T.
Little T.
Little T.
Little T. 2 natty lights.
Pints, 90 light pints, 2 of them. It's going to set us back $7.50.
What?
Brown, will you put that over there?
Yeah, man. I don't know what Little T's asking us. All right, what game we got next?
We don't have any cans.
Paul loves Georgia in this game, he said. He likes them.
Taylor.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Bucket hat, you're getting aggressive.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. I mean, Billy says, what do y'all think about this? Billy says, I wonder what the regular folk at the bar think when this circus rolls in. Old guys. Old guys.
Oh, that's fancy.
That is a cool looking bottle right there.
Look at
Well, it's just nostalgic.
It is.
Yeah.
This takes me back to the days
I'm not going to need that.
where didn't even have a hotel room in Panama City. We'd brush our teeth on the strip with Jim Beam.
I don't got beer everywhere. I'm not,
Wow.
I doubt it's the first time beer's been spilled on this stage.
My
Hey,
bad.
you're having your 7th midlife crisis tonight. Bucket hat. Where's your tattoo?
It's right
Pull
here.
that shit up and show everybody.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
hey, everybody, Dunaway's got a tattoo.
Long live. Look at
at
that
him.
bicep, too.
Look right here. Look at Dunaway doing curls. Give him a curl, Dunaway. Give him a curl.
That's what our poster would look like.
That's a good hearty beer, man.
It is.
That brings
Hey,
back some memories.
Hello, college.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Last time I had one of these, you know what song was #1 on the radio?
Oh, I bet. Let me guess.
Sister Christian.
Hold on loosely. 38 special.
No, Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Sing a bar or two.
I can't.
All
That
Okay.
was spring of 88.
I thought it was 87. You said the other day.
87, Appetite for Destruction and Sweet Child of Mine debuted. I don't think it hit number 1 until the spring of 88.
Billy's
Think-
right. What do you think the regulars think when this circus rolls in?
You know what? They're drunk. They're smoking. They don't really care.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
don't
They don't
think
really
they
care. They're having a good time.
They're eating the best grilled cheeses in Crestwood.
Hey, how was that? Those fries were good, weren't
Oh,
they?
I whooped it. I needed it.
I know. All right, EG.
All right, next one. Let's do LSU at Missouri, 11 a.m. ESPN, LSU -4.5, and the total is 65.
You want me to go first here? I
Yeah,
will.
fire away.
LSU's offense is too much for Missouri in this game. They can't keep up. LSU all day long.
Okay, EG. Here's where I sit on
All
this
right,
game.
let's hear it.
I think Brady Cook has started to become a pretty good quarterback. I think this Missouri team is not that good, but I think they're starting to believe they are. I've said this before. You own my right or left nut. Which one?
It's your left testicle. I own Lance's left
Oh,
testicle.
Is
Yeah.
there a certificate?
No,
prove
it's
that?
just a gentleman's
in writing?
agreement.
Okay.
He won't
Gentleman's
give it
agreement.
back though.
Handshake. Well, I mean, you lost.
But I would have bet my
Other one?
entire sack
Yep.
that if you had 3-2 versus 5-0 in Columbia, 5-0 would have been LSU. 3-2 would have been Missouri.
I know. Isn't that shocking?
Missouri now with Brady Cook is. I can't believe they had a quarterback controversy coming into the year. Brady Cook's playing really good football. Luther Burden III is leading the FBS in receiving yards. They believe they can play with LSU. Do you guys remember the last time they played in Columbia?
I don't, Lance.
Came down to a final possession.
Yeah,
LSU
how about
lost
that?
the game 2 years ago.
Tough
One of
loss.
the reasons that
Who was
we
it?
saw Ed Orgeron get pushed out.
Get out, Ed.
I think this is actually going to be a good game. Personnel-wise, LSU's great. We talked about might be some dissension in that locker room.
Yep.
Offense is like, we're great. Defense is like, we're not. They don't like each other right now. They brought Pete Jenkins in. You brought this up.
I did. Yeah, old man Pete. He's 82.
I think this is a tight game. It shouldn't be, but I think it will be.
So who you think's going to win?
Harold
LSU.
Perkins.
Yeah.
LSU will win.
Yeah, okay,
Jay-
so you said all of that.
Yeah,
in
Jay
LSU.
Daniels too good. Harold Perkins too good. Malik Neighbors. I mean, that's the thing. LSU's got like 15 guys outside of Luther Burden III.
Yeah.
They've got like 15 guys, and then you could get to Missouri's
If
guys.
this were Saturday in Baton Rouge, I'd write down and go, LSU. Yeah, get them going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You turn around.
Yeah. LSU.
If this was a local TV graphic, I'd put Perkins thinks too many cooks in the kitchen.
Oh, that's good.
LSU wins.
Oh, hey,
That's good.
we got headlines tomorrow.
Monday
We
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dunaway, don't waste it right here,
Yeah.
man. That could have been a good
That
one.
I've got one in the holster
Do
already.
you really? What
Oh.
game?
I don't know if you
Just give
noticed.
us the game.
Yeah.
I just want to stay away from your game.
No.
Is it funny?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
call it funny. It's well thought out.
Okay.
It's like a Taylor Swift lyric. It's
Oh,
well
you
thought
don't
out.
think about
yeah.
it.
Yeah, boy. What does she say? Karma like summer
Cat?
breeze in my hair?
Yeah, isn't that a good lyric?
Hey, is it? I don't know.
Yeah. Everything she says
It's not
is a
too
great
deep.
lyric.
Poetry.
Yeah.
You know, people compare her to Shakespeare.
Who? T
People
Swizzle?
do.
Oh,
I'm
they're-
not saying who.
Hey, in 100 years, people will
Hey.
be taking classes on T Swift.
I know. I mean,
I agree.
think about that though. When Billy Shakes was alive, don't you think there were a bunch of old folk that was like Billy? You know, Billy Shakespeare. He ain't no, whoever came before him. I don't know who came before
Who
him.
was worse in relationships, Billy Shakespeare or Taylor Swift?
Did Billy go through a lot?
Oh, man, I
Oh,
think guys
he
and
did,
girls.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So Billy was open to anything.
Probably, a lot.
Well,
he couldn't tame the
I mean,
shrew.
if they were walking the earth, I think
Yeah.
Billy was chasing.
He
it.
couldn't tame the shrew. Huh?
If
No,
you
he cannot.
remember when he was putting on his plays, women were not allowed to act. So men played the
Oh,
parts
yeah.
of women.
Oh,
No,
okay.
boys
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
parts of
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
Boys, younger
Yeah,
boys.
or,
So-
or Jim Dunaway's play parts of.
So Romeo and Juliet was two dudes.
Yeah.
Interesting. I did not know that, Jimmy.
Truthfully, on my cut
Damn,
list
dude,
right
you
now,
need to keep throwing this history with Dunaway. That needs to
Yeah.
be a new segment.
should be a
Well,
podcast.
he reads all these. He reads all these
I like that.
newsletters.
Should be a
He
podcast.
does now.
I know.
I thought about that today, though. I was watching the second time I've ever watched Pat McAfee's show.
Yeah.
I was on the Peloton today, and Saban came on.
Right.
And I think
He
it's
got
like
a jersey.
Yeah, he did. Did
Yeah.
you watch it?
No, I saw it. I saw it
the-
on social.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking like Dunaway is doing a much better job of injecting fun stuff outside of conference
Yeah.
affiliation.
My God, the compliments you're getting
scheduling.
on that, Jimmy.
Yeah.
The compliments
Finally,
you're
somebody
getting.
notices.
Yeah.
Finally, someone.
The
noticed.
show
Jimmy.
is so much better.
It is.
Yeah.
I like it when Dunaway says, I was reading earlier this morning in the 1440 newsletter.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is going to be something interesting.
Yeah.
And it almost always is. There's times I'm like, come on, Dunaway.
Well, I didn't get to this one today, but
All right,
you know,
fire down.
Macy's is opening 30 stores in strip malls.
Macy's?
30 stores in
So the
strip
big story
malls.
there is it's in strip malls?
In strip malls,
Well-
right. In the suburbs.
Yeah.
2 in Atlanta
Oh,
suburbs.
ATL.
They're about a fifth the size of their big stores in the malls. Nobody's going to malls anymore. So
Right.
they're taking Macy's to the people.
Yeah.
And they're trying
That's
30
good.
stores across America.
Oh,
That's
wow.
interesting.
Yep.
Will it be still a department store-esque with
Yeah, it will. It'll just will not have the same inventory. Some stuff you'll have to go in. You like the way it looks and
Huh.
stuff. Hands on, you'll have to order it for
Yeah.
your size.
Well,
and stuff.
can we shorten the overrated parade and send it to 30 cities?
Wow. Lance hating on the Macy's parade?
That's one thing we turn on when we're
The
cooking
kids love it.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, when I was
It's
bored
on-
as a kid, it was on.
I don't know that I've ever I'm being legitimate. I don't know if I've ever had a Thanksgiving where that wasn't at least on in my house.
No, it's on. Where
I mean,
everyone's
I don't
cooking.
really sit and watch it, but it's on. Yeah.
Like the women,
Yeah.
the women folks, are in the kitchen
Yeah.
Yeah.
making Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but
madness
it's
happen.
people like the floats going by and the guys like lip syncing. It's like,
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's everything's lip sync.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. There's no doubt it's lip
I
sync.
do
Like,
hate that.
I like it how they got the drum kit. There's no mics around the drums.
yeah.
The guitar's not even plugged in.
What?
It's like, we're
Sometimes
not even
there's not even a
trying.
microphone.
I
It's just
know.
somebody singing and it's out all
Yeah.
over New York.
Yeah. I tell you what I don't like is I like it when the singers come by. I don't like it when the Broadway shows come by. I don't like that. Like
Well, it depends on the Broadway show.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes. Yeah, I don't like that.
I
Crap.
like the little bands, and they roll in
Yeah.
from different states, and they
Yeah.
stop.
I
and-
kind of like that too. The high school band.
and they stop in that one little part.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do like
They play their
40
fight
seconds.
songs.
Yeah.
Or
Shout
they-
out Homewood High School. We've been there a couple of
They're
times.
very
Yeah, I used
proud
to
of
go
that.
all the time.
Yeah, they're very
I've
proud of that.
never watched a Macy's Day Parade.
Really?
Really.
You know what? You're not missing anything.
That is
I
so
don't-
sad.
Lance says you.
Yeah.
You're missing like a blown up
I mean,
Garfield that
I've
floats the
seen
wrong
it,
way.
but I have never. That's not a tradition.
How do
I've
you know
never heard of it.
Santa's not preparing for Christmas if you don't watch Macy's?
Yeah, he comes in at the very end.
That's what I
Spoiler
used
alert.
to watch at the end. It's
To
always
make
Santa,
sure.
and I'm always like, "Oh, it's Christmas time. There's
Okay.
Santa. He's
Kicking it
working.
off.
He's working."
Goodbye, fall.
All right,
I mean,
Paul,
what
hey,
the hell was Mark doing on
Hey,
Thanksgiving with
Dunaway.
you guys?
Dunaway.
Oh, Mark.
Paul says bring back gym class heroes, but do it with history lessons.
Gym class heroes with history lessons. But won't I be just
How many college games we got left? I got to let
We have 1, 2, 3.
okay.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Leslie
The special
Claybrook
guest.
of the Birmingham Squadron is going to come by. And
That's
talk
this
to us.
bucket hat, by the way.
That's right.
They
Squadron.
got
Good.
great giveaways this year for the Squadron, including this bucket hat night coming
That's
up.
right. All right, EG. Next.
All
game.
right, Notre Dame at Louisville, 6:30 ABC. Notre Dame -6.5, and the total is 54. Sam Goodhair Hartman back in action.
Good hair, Hartman.
Hey, you know, Hartman had a touchdown pass in 35 consecutive games that was snapped last week, but they found a way. 4th and 16. I still don't know how they
Right,
got
I
there.
don't-
It broke my heart. I had Duke plus 5.5. Not only at lanceslock.com, but I had them straight up against you. All they had to do was stop him there. Look, this is 2 back-to-back emotional games for Notre Dame. The loss against Ohio State, the win against Duke. Louisville is yet to been tested. I've just got a feeling that Louisville will
Notre
keep
Dame.
this one close.
It's a train. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Notre
kinda-
Dame
I've got a
train.
feeling Jack Plummer is turning the football
It's a
over.
big
Yeah.
difference.
Boy,
If it was
Way
Jake Plummer,
too
it's a
much.
fighting chance.
You don't think anybody's made that mistake calling Jake
100%
Plummer?
they have. Listen, my fear for Notre Dame is what you're talking about, is the emotional toll those last 2 games have taken.
Ole
on
Miss
them.
has got that same thing coming
Yeah,
up.
absolutely it does. That wears on you
Yeah.
as a team.
And who's next week?
USC? Yeesh. Yeah, this is a trap game.
It is.
Yep.
I
Ultimate
I will,
trap
I
game.
will tell you this. I want Notre Dame to win this game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I want them to come off back-to-back wins.
Yeah.
Tough game. Let USC be ready
Yeah.
for them.
By the way, all these games, well, not all of them, a lot of them at lanceslock.com, right?
Yeah, you know, we got 3 plays up right now.
Yeah.
Our free lock was Liberty. They're down 10-7. It's early, though. And I told people what concerned me about Sam Houston State was the ability to not be able to score. They've got 10 points with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. I don't see the game on anywhere.
Oh,
And
my.
they've got it in Liberty's red zone again.
Liberty.
They may have interrupted programming because
Well-
Dick Butkus has passed
Well,
away.
that
Oh,
was-
no.
Yeah, that
How
was
old?
early in the show. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has passed.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
He
downer.
was the meanest MFer I
Yep.
think I've ever seen on a football field.
He was one of my dad and grandfather's favorite players.
How could he not be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have hated playing in today's football.
I know.
Oh,
They were
he
just
couldn't
show-
have.
They were just showing highlights and the targeting calls he would have gotten.
Oh, yeah.
back in the
Every
day.
play?
Yeah.
left
He'd have
and
been
right.
fined every
Do you
week.
know who Dick Buckets is?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I mean, you're young.
Did you just turn down food?
Well, I don't. It wasn't ours, was it?
It
I
could
didn't
have
order
been.
anything.
It could have been.
All I had to do was shake my head. Yes.
Did Buckus.
Dick Buckus. Yeah. God
Bucket
rest
hat
his
tip
soul.
for you.
R.I.P.
All right, EG.
All
Awkward
right.
transition.
Yeah,
no
no,
other way
that's
to do
okay.
it.
Let's do Oklahoma, Texas, 11 a.m.
All right, tell your story. I want to hear this
ABC.
story.
Okay,
You
okay.
sold it.
So I have a friend. His name is Ross Lovelace, and his brother, Reed Lovelace, is actually on the OU basketball team as a walk-on.
Do you have
Oh,
any
wow.
idea where the origin Lovelace came from?
I have no idea, but one of my good friends from college just got married to him, and now she has the cutest name ever, Addison Lovelace.
Addison
Oh, wow.
Lovelace.
Yeah, how
like-
cute is that?
Does
It's
she
like-
love it?
Yeah.
It's like she should write romantic
I
novels.
I know.
Or children's books?
Like-
Yes.
Addison
Addison Lovelace.
I know, it's
It's
so
here
cute.
to
So-
talk about romance.
The latest
Ross-
book from Addison Lovelace.
Addison Lovelace.
Yeah.
Addison Lovelace.
It's gonna be
tonight.
weird when she texts me that her name is
Yes.
being said.
Harvest
over and over
Moon.
again.
Addison Lovelace.
Harvest.
Oh.
Back with
Okay,
the latest
anyway.
romance
So,
novel.
anyways, Ross was very involved with sports writing at OU. So, do you guys remember a couple of years ago when it was the Spencer Rattler, Caleb Williams,
Yeah.
the whole debate?
Yeah.
So, do you guys remember the article that came out how there was no media allowed anymore
Yep.
because of the OU student reporters spying on
That was
practice?
him?
Yeah, I do.
That was
remember.
Ross Lovelace?
So Ross Lovelace, he did not write the story, but he was in the group of guys. They were on top of the journalism building
Wow.
watching practice.
Yep.
And it was awesome. Ross is the biggest. They're actually on their way to the game right now.
Are they?
And that story just cracks me up.
But
And
what
he
could
was-
Ross Lovelace really decipher from looking through Bushnell?
Well, they were
binoculars?
just
But they-
seeing who was taking
yeah, he
teams.
was taking snaps.
Who's
Yeah.
getting number
Oh,
one
so
reps?
So
what?
he was number
Yep.
yeah. So they determined
Well, hey, the wrong guy got him.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
So, anyways, that is my OU story about Ross Lovelace. He's awesome. He now works for the Sugar Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's the NFL contact.
Wow.
Oh,
so
look at that.
so
I know.
does he host for the Sugar
So
Bowl?
they live in New Orleans, and that's where the Sugar Bowl is this year.
Yeah.
And so he's working on the Sugar Bowl and the Super Bowl right now, planning it and
Wow.
making, I
Can
know.
Ro- if the Dolphins are in it, can Ross Lovelace
Yeah,
give me tickets?
Ross Lovelace, hope you're listening.
Yeah.
No, if the Rams are in it,
Well,
We're
Rams
talking
and
about-
Dolphins
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that'd be great.
Maybe we road trip.
If
Yeah.
the Buccaneers are in it,
Maybe the Falcons too.
if the Buccaneers,
Buccaneers are in it. I will buy you a ticket.
if the Buccaneers are in it, we know the world is ended, and we're all in heaven.
You know,
We're all watching our team.
you know,
play.
you know who would have the Buccaneers in it? An Addison Lovelace
Oh,
novel.
It was a
Pure
romantic.
fiction.
Was a romantic walk down Canal Street to watch the Buccaneers play in the Super Bowl.
Baker
The
Mayfield.
latest novel from
Yeah.
Addison
Addison
Lovelace.
Addison Lovelace.
I mean, cutest name ever.
Cutest
Yeah.
name ever.
Yeah.
Gronk could be her Fabio.
That is
Yeah.
really
Long hair on him.
that's tough to name kids. If you got to name Addison Lovelace,
Yeah.
when they have kids, it'll be
I
tough to
know.
name a kid.
Addison and Ross, and
Yeah.
Ross has a sister named Kate, so it's Kate Lovelace. I mean, this is just the cutest little
Oh,
name.
yeah.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
All right, one more game.
Well, are you guys not going to say anything about the OU? Texas
Oh,
thing?
yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. I got hung
Yeah,
up on
so-
Texas.
I had this conversation
Texas only
today
Corso.
with our friend Chip Brown in Austin,
Uh-huh.
and it's an 11 o'clock game again. My kryptonite, but Texas has got the better personnel. Texas has got more explosive players. You look at Oklahoma; they're definitely improved. I think they've already proven in year 2 under Brent Venables they are improving. They went on the road to Cincinnati. They only scored 20 points. They're averaging a shit ton of points. Defense is playing great. I
Better
think this could be a
coaching.
low-scoring game,
Uh-huh.
but there is more on the line for Texas. They win this game, they can still get a pass, I believe, lose one game in the regular season,
Yeah.
win the Big 12 at 12-1, and still get in the college football playoff.
All right.
More important for Texas, I think they come to play. It's 6.5. Give me Texas minus the 6.5.
Best coaches, best players, Texas.
Most tested team.
Yeah.
Now, is this the last Big 12
It
Red
is.
River?
Yep.
What are they calling it these days?
The red, what
Rivalry?
they call it. We
The
are
shootout.
on this
Red
show. We
River
call it the
shootout.
Red
Okay,
River
yeah,
shootout.
agreed.
Yeah.
Do you? I heard our friend Rick Neisel this morning saying, do you think they'll do an SEC chant at that game?
That would be pretty cool. Greg
Oh.
Sankey's going to be there, like if they show
That'd
him on
be
the
pretty
screen or
cool.
whatever.
SEC. SEC.
The eyes of Texas are upon you. I don't know the
You
rest
making
of
a
the words.
pick?
The
Oh.
eyes of Texas are upon you
All the live long day?
all the live long day.
Go to hell, Texas A&M.
That doesn't even rhyme.
Not
I
to the
think
rhyming
it's-
part yet.
A big weekend in the state of Texas. I'll
No
let you
doubt.
on to something. I think A&M wins.
Okay.
I think Texas wins.
Yep.
Right.
And I think the Dallas Cowboys beat the best team in football.
Ooh. How about them
Okay.
Cowboys?
Yeah, I
We're
think-
getting to that game later.
I
Yeah,
think you're
yeah.
wrong in a lot of those,
Jimmy Bucket hat.
other than the Longhorns. Speaking of bucket hats, we're about to talk to the squadron.
Yeah,
We're
let's
here in
go.
a second.
We can wrap it there.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
it for the college?
Yeah.
That's it for the college? All right, Leslie Claybrook is going to come over. She is the general manager of the Squadron. She's going to take EG's spot
Yep.
right there.
You're coming back though, right?
Yeah, EG's got to come back and do the NFL games. We're going to get the NFL games after Leslie.
Yeah,
I got it.
We're going to go long tonight, by the way. We'll let you know.
Oh,
in
you
advance.
think?
We're
Oh,
going
are we?
long.
I
You
might have
think?
to go to the bathroom.
We are.
That's
Leslie-
Leslie. What's up,
Leslie-
Leslie?
Hey guys. Woo!
Hey, by the way, bucket hats.
I like it. I had to wear my hat tonight too.
Yeah.
I was, dressed down, casual. This is
Right.
my kind of atmosphere
I
right
know.
here.
What a fun spot,
Is
right?
there a
Yeah.
bucket hat night coming for fans, or has it already happened from last year? And these are leftover bucket hats.
Those are classics right there.
Yeah.
You may have an original from year one. I don't
Okay.
know,
Whoa.
but you won't see those out and about this year. We've got 24 home games with different theme nights and giveaways, so
Wow.
you'll have to come out and get some
24.
more gear.
Hey, before we get into the basketball and what's going on with the Squadron, I don't want to open any doors you don't want to, but I'm looking at the smallest disco ball I've ever seen.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
Do you
wow,
have any
yeah.
disco ball stories for you?
No, but I love disco, and
Yeah.
I would take that ball home right now and hang it up
That's
for
right.
sure. to-
Okay,
Well-
okay.
Well, before we talk about the big NBA game that's coming, and you can get your tickets for the Birmingham Squadron by going to the website. And if you buy season tickets, you get a complimentary ticket, right?
Absolutely.
For every season ticket you buy, you get one complimentary to the NBA game coming. But what are some of the promotion nights? Give us a sneak peek. What are some of the
Yeah,
What
I
are some
mean,
of the ones coming up?
It's going to be exciting. We've got Star Wars night. We
Okay.
got Mardi
Uh,
Gras nights.
oh, heck
We've
yeah.
got HBCU night.
Yeah.
We've got 2 games over Martin Luther King weekend. They're
Right.
going to be tremendous for us in celebration, honoring individuals who paved the way there for individuals who've changed our culture. And Monday night, we're going to host 4 high school games.
Oh,
So
wow.
after
Yeah.
we're going to play early, our game at
On
11
Dr. King,
a.m.
on Dr. King Day?
on
Yeah.
Dr. King Day on
Okay.
that Monday. It's a
Right.
big basketball high school community on that day. And
That's
we
a
wanted-
big NBA week, too, or,
Yeah.
or day, I should
Yeah.
say.
So you'll play your game early, and then the high schoolers will follow after
Right.
that. So it's
So
basketball all day long.
one ticket gets you in for 5 games.
Oh, what a great
Wow,
day!
that's really
Pretty
cool.
What a
special,
great
and a lot of
day,
local
yeah.
teams here that fans will want to come out and see. And then we tip off our season November the 10th, Friday, November the 10th, which is the day before Veterans Day here in Birmingham and nationally. And hoping to take advantage of individuals who are coming into town to celebrate that day with the longest standing Veterans Day parade in America.
Yep.
And honor and celebrate our veterans and have them out for a Pelicans game, Squadron game, and see some talented players.
I don't want to tap ourselves on the back, but we're pretty good at promotions, right?
Right,
we
yeah.
can.
So I'm just saying next year, maybe you let us pick one of these promotional nights.
We get a night that we get to
Yes.
select. Yeah.
all on the fly. How
Okay.
about this? First of all, do you think guys should cut the grass with shirts on or shirt off?
Oh my gosh, this is so funny because my neighbor across the street, they're like older, let's say. And I was over at their house the other day, and my husband comes out full gear, like nothing's going to get on him. I mean, it could be 100 degrees. He's all the way shorts, long sleeve pants, boots. You got it. My neighbor, on the other hand, he's got his shirt off,
Right.
and he's older. I mean,
Right,
like
yeah.
70.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not- I'm
so
not
I
a
was
fan
over
of that.
there, and his wife was like, "You know what, honey? How about not cutting the grass anymore with your shirt off?" And I said, "I kind of like it, you know." And it's on the way to a big church here in Birmingham, and so he's like,
yeah.
I'm giving the Sunday crowd a.
So,
That's right,
so
give 'em a show.
Dunaway
Yeah.
used to. I don't know if you still do. Do you cut grass shirtless?
Well, I don't have to cut grass right now because we're in a townhome. But back in the day, if it was early in the cutting grass year when I was trying to build up my tan for the pool and the beach,
Yeah, get that base stand
I
down.
would throw
Yeah.
it down.
So, how about this promotion? How about one lucky person gets Dunaway to cut their yard?
I love it,
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, Pat,
Shirtless
it-
or
is
Oh,
optional?
yeah.
Is that optional?
His legacy.
He's got a tattoo now. He's
Yeah.
got to show it off.
The
Great.
biggest question then is the Legacy Arena big enough for that crowd that night?
It will be packed,
Standing room
packed
only.
to the
Yeah.
gills.
Yeah.
So this might be a question you can't answer, but when you look at the Pelicans, I mean, look, Brandon Ingram, when he got drafted by the Lakers, I was like, he's going to be a stud, and we give him away. CJ McCollum's a stud. Zion Williamson, the #1 overall pick, going into that 5th year of his contract. Everybody's talking about his physique. He's only played a third of his games. Do you have any idea whether or not Zion is going to be ready for the regular season?
Oh gosh, I can't speak to player personnel on
Okay,
that side
I
of
was
it.
just
I'm
asking.
just on the business side. Now, do I have an opinion? Yes, we can talk about that off screen, off live.
Okay.
All right.
conversation here, but I'm excited about the Pelicans. I'm excited about them coming to town next week and being in Birmingham and showcasing what the season's going to look like for them.
Jabari Smith for the Rockets, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That we've been promoting him. That's a local guy, Auburn guy, and we want folks to come out and see him. But what you'll see next week with the Pelicans, too, is just a snapshot into what our team is going to look like, because there'll be some guys on the roster with the Pelicans who are going to get some game time experience here in Birmingham, and then they're going to come and be a part of our season for the rest of the year. And our team is going to look so different than it did last year. We'll have some local talent. We'll have some new talent. We'll have big guys. And that's something that we didn't have last year. We didn't have size in the middle. We were guard oriented. We had some good post players, but they just didn't have the length in there to help us out from a shot blocking defensive standpoint and putting the ball away on dunks and that kind of things. But excited about the roster that they're putting together, the experience that they're bringing in. TJ Saint's coming back for his second season, really talented coach, and he's added to his staff. So it's going to be exciting, different.
So this NBA game that's coming in, it sold out last year. But we still have a few good tickets left in the lower bowl and in the upper decks. How do we get tickets for that?
Well, I've got some right here.
Whoa!
By the way.
Look out! Those are for the NBA game.
Yes, and I've given some away already to the fans here at Crestwood
Right.
Tavern, and I give them away because they say they're going to show up.
Okay,
Yeah,
you've got to
absolutely.
show up.
I'll give away Pelicans tickets next week if you're going to show up. I'll give away regular season tickets if you're going to show up, and I'm going to go check your seat.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
if you're there, that's great. I'm going to celebrate you and going to get you back to another game. But if you're not there, I'm going to come find you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're on the blacklist.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, get you back out to a Squadron game. But we want everybody to come out. We want to fill the stands. We've got some premium seating left on the floor. If folks are interested, we've got some premium seating in the seats that'll get you access to the arena club. And then we've got some seats just for the casual fan who wants to come and check out the action.
Yeah. How do I get those?
Well, you can
Well,
come
not
see
those,
me here at
but
Crestwood
yeah.
Tavern.
But if I don't see you at Crestwood Tavern,
Yeah, you can go to birminghamsquadron.com.
okay.
You can call our ticket office at 205-719-0850. I have to be slow with that.
Uh-huh.
205-719-0850. And talk to our fabulous sales team. And that's probably the best way to get your tickets because you don't incur any fees associated with going online and purchasing tickets there. And they can hook you up with the best seat in the house.
Yeah, fantastic.
So I've got a bet with our social media director that I can
Taylor?
get you to, I get you to shotgun a beer on the air.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You guys got a job for me if I do that?
Yeah, see, look
I'm
at
like, and I can talk more than basketball if you want to talk about that funny shaped ball or
Yeah.
baseball. I love baseball. So, but
Taylor just
I'm
won
gonna
the bet.
pass.
Oh,
apparently.
Taylor, don't worry
Taylor,
about
no,
it.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
They don't have any cans anyway. We were gonna actually-
later.
No, not happening. Not happening.
I mean, she likes guys that mow grass with shirts off
And disco balls. Yeah.
She does. Taylor doesn't. But,
Taylor may.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know.
Sorry about that.
So that's a big event coming to town and a great chance to see NBA basketball up close and personal, and then the G League throughout the rest of the year. We've come down a couple of times. Just a great event. And one of the things I love about the games is you have a great pep people that during timeouts and stuff that gets the crowd into it. But then pregame, halftime, some of the timeout, your dance teams, and then some of the community groups that come in at halftime. It really is a great show. It's a fun date night or outing for fans in the area.
Yeah, thanks, Jim, for sharing that because we have a great staff that puts effort into that every game and trying to create 24 unique experiences for fans who come out. And we've got something for everybody. So if you're a fan of the game, you can come and watch basketball and see that next generation and start your affinity for players that are here and they're going to move on. Or if you're a group, you can come out and have a group experience. You can participate in pregame activities like a high five tunnel with the guys, or you can be in part of our games during quarter breaks and those things. Or if you're like a dance team or cheerleaders or choir group, you can come out and be a part of the halftime celebration there. And we also have experiences for organizations and corporate partnerships that they can come out and take advantage of it too. One of the best selling points we have is we offer up the court too. Pre-game, several hours before the game because the guys got to come in, but birthday parties for young kids, for older folks who want to come and experience it. You want to have 3-on-3 games, 5-on-5, take advantage of that opportunity. It's fun times.
Yep.
Yeah. And I will tell you, the G League guys love coming to Birmingham and playing because it's not every G League team plays in a state-of-the-art facility like the Squadron does. Some of them actually play their games in NBA practice facilities. So it's a big-time atmosphere when they're in Birmingham, and you can tell by when they're playing the game that it feels like it's a bigger game to them than when they're playing a game in a practice facility.
Yeah, the renovations to Legacy Arena have been tremendous, and it's part of the reason why the Pelicans came last year to play their preseason game, and will come again this year and hopefully continue in the future because of the amenities that the facility has to offer. And trying to grow the Pelicans fan base here in Birmingham is important to them as well, but it's certainly a recruiting tool, if you will, for us in the G League as far as the facility that we have, because it is the nicest in the league.
All right, she is Leslie Claybrook. She is the general manager of the Squadron. Give the ticket info again. You got some free ones.
BirminghamSquadron.com.
Yep.
Or call our ticket sales team at 205-719-0850.
And we're,
Awesome.
we're at Slice next Thursday night, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Then y'all can come right over from that.
Yeah.
So
Make
if
it.
you want to swing by and hand out some more tickets next Thursday night.
Yeah,
I'll see
we'll
what's on
figure
my
that out.
calendar. I think I can get over there
Yeah.
pregame.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank
Always
you guys.
nice.
Appreciate you. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is Leslie Claybrook. She is the general manager of the Birmingham Squadron. EG is going to rejoin us. It is Bud Light game night. Lance is down another one. Bud Light game night, Crestwood Tavern in the Crestwood area, of course. Awesome place right here. Come scan the QR code and get in for those Iron Bowl tickets. They've also got the Natty Light deal tonight.
$3.75. I thought it was pints. Long neck.
Well, that's quite
Nostalgic. Great
Yep.
label.
Yep.
Would you not love to have a T-shirt like that?
The old
That's
Natty
pretty
Light.
cool.
Yeah.
I like
It's
that.
cool
I'm a
shirt.
fan.
Yeah,
we should,
come-
we should
come
just
drink
make
one.
them. We should make them.
Yeah.
Send a cease and desist.
Next round light.
Oh.
Just saying.
Pretty
Just
good.
saying.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Hey, as a reminder, MyBookie.ag code next round. MyBookie.ag code next round to play any of these games we are talking about. The lines EG gives you come right there from MyBookie.ag code next round. When you make that initial deposit, they'll give you that sign-on bonus. It is free money that you can play right away. You win once, it is yours and yours for life. There at MyBookie.ag. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. MyBookie.ag code next round. MyBookie.ag code next round. Also, a lot of these games you'll have up at Lance'sLock.com.
Yeah, Lance'sLock.com. Again, 9 years in existence. We've won 8 years. We're coming off another winning week last weekend. Tough loss last night. I think it's very important. You guys know this. You've been around the handicapping.
Yep.
We've had these guys on the air for years. They always try to manipulate and try to massage, hey, I had a great night last night. When we lose, we lose. We have Middle Tennessee State. I thought we
Complete
had
meltdown.
23-7.
Right.
Yep.
Brown and I were together watching that game as alma mater.
Meltdown.
It's the most upset I've been over a game this year because
Yeah.
we had it in hand. It was a 3-unit play, big play. We lost it. It happens.
It does.
We bounced back with 3 plays tonight. I told you guys Liberty looked like they were struggling. Guess what? 14-10 Liberty.
Picked it up.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
All about how you respond.
But,
That's right.
That's it.
But he's not perfect. He's wrong on the Braves Philly series, and he's wrong on Texas A&M
Wow.
Alabama because I've got those. I've got the
And
other
Ray
side.
Davis.
And Ray Davis.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Well, Ray Davis, I feel that was a gamble on my part. The other two are mortal locks, Braves and Bama.
All right, EG.
Oh, what could go wrong with that, right?
The other
Right.
one was a dice roll
Well-
at 67.5.
Word on the street is that there's a sock package being made for everyone.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Oh.
I
for-
think Mark knows that mine need to be a little flashy.
Yeah, a little fun.
Word on the street.
Word on the street.
Yeah.
But if you talk about the Braves again,
That's
they
right.
will be revoked.
Is Mark a big fan?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
He's a Braves fan?
Oh yeah. The whole family is. My mom is the biggest Braves fan.
Oh, wow.
Are they Falcons fans?
Yeah, my mom is the biggest Falcons fan.
Wow.
Yeah.
28-3. Steve Sarkisian's fault.
Yeah.
Mm.
Way to make her mad.
Man,
Run the football.
Yes.
Wasn't Steve Sarkisian, it was Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just trying to pile on Texas.
Well, what a drive-by on
No, but
Sark.
Sark wasn't Sark a
Taking a
offensive
strike.
analyst?
He
or
was,
something?
yeah,
he
but
couldn't
Shanahan-
overrule.
No, but he was the one that was going, Kyle, do this.
Throw the
do
ball,
this."
man. What are we doing? What are we
could-
running?
He couldn't overrule Kyle
Yeah.
Shanahan. He was Sark. It was pre-Saban Sark too. He had no swagger.
Boy, I hate that for Falcons fans.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was pulling for the Falcons.
I was
Yeah.
watching it with you. That was the
Thanks.
wildest game
Yeah,
ever.
it was.
pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I actually said, no way the Falcons can blow
I
Well,
said
that's
the
what
same
it's over.
thing.
Yeah.
I posted. I
Yeah.
told you guys about that. I posted.
Oh, yeah.
How old were you then?
I was a freshman in high school,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
freshman or sophomore.
So you were almost, they were like, EG, it's almost bedtime. I know it's a Super Bowl.
No, they were not like that with sports. They let me stay up and watch,
Were
but
you-
I was still
Were you
young.
and Mikey dating yet?
No, because I was only 16.
Yeah,
or
not allowed to
15
date yet.
When I didn't even know him.
Only had her permit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in the day. I think
Yeah.
I just got in the Jeep Renegade. I
Yeah.
was whipping it.
Oh, you still got it?
Yeah, that was my first car.
Oh, wow.
The Jeep Renegade.
Awesome.
All right. Well, segue to Bears at Commanders. Speaking of, Justin Fields went to Harrison High School. I went to Mount Vernon. He was at the public school. I was at the private school.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a Netflix.
Wait. Who went to Harrison?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
Did
Yeah.
you guys
So
realize?
did Mikey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, him too. But
Now, once this sets in, you probably would be like, okay, this makes sense. The Bears, going back to last season, have lost 14 consecutive games.
It's incredible. I don't know how they're this bad either.
I don't know either. I mean, like Justin Fields is a good quarterback. Like
Yeah.
I see flashes. You go out, you get a DJ Moore. By the way, somebody asked me tonight if he was going to have over, I think, 56.5 yards on his receptions. I think yes.
Yes.
I think they're going to play with the Commanders tonight. I didn't give out a side. I've got a total on this at lanceslock.com, but I am just blown away. We're to a point where the Bears can lose 14 consecutive
It
games.
really is incredible. I mean, that's a fairly proud franchise.
You gave out a total. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked at it yet. I think there'll be more points scored in this game than the experts think, because the Commanders are known for their defense and not great offensive play, and the Bears just suck. And you look at this game, and you're like, why do I want to watch it? And usually when you look at those games, you're like, it's a sucky game that's going to play under. I think it plays over. I've got DJ Moore in my fantasy football league, who I think beat your fantasy football team last week.
yeah, it was
I
Taylor
didn't.
Swift Bowl.
I didn't play him last
Reel
week.
that back.
I didn't. I did play him last week. He scored 27.
Of course.
So I beat you with DJ Moore on the bench.
Okay.
So
last
did you
week.
play him this
So,
week?
Yes. He's
Talk
in
to
there.
me in the finals.
It's
Talk
about
to me in the finals.
About to tear a hammy.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you. I just gave a little hint to where we're going there.
Do you guys want to hear the total for that game?
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
44 and a half,
I would
right?
have-
It's gotta be low. 45?
45.
It's gotta be low.
Yeah.
Commanders minus
I mean, that's higher than I would have thought, honestly. 45.
Well, I mean, you go back to, Commanders games are kind of playing over right now. You go back 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
with the Hail Mary with Denver. I mean, that
what was
played in the
that?
high 30s.
35, 34 or something like that,
Yeah.
right? Or 35, 33, something like that. All right.
All right,
24-23.
Thank you, Coach.
Lance, you'll like this one. Your Rams at Eagles. 305 on Fox. Eagles minus 4.5.
Well,
Total 50.
yeah,
Just
I
'cause it's
think
the
you
Rams.
guys heard me say this before Dan Orlovsky came on today, and I was kind of excited about this because he made, obviously the guy knows 1,000 times more football than I do, but he made really good points on this game. And I've got this feeling the Rams are going to play with them at SoFi, and there's only 2 undefeated teams in football. I think both are going to lose this week in the Eagles and San Francisco. But Orlovsky brought this up. When you look at the Eagles defense, they don't do good against motion. They don't do good against bunch packages. And right now, the Rams, with Puka Nacua, with Tutu Atwell, what you do with Tyler Higbee at the tight end position, they are playing with a ton of confidence. And I think in SoFi, this is a ripe spot for Philadelphia to go the wrong way. You're getting 4.5. I would play this money line, and I think I'm personally going to give this out on money line. I just don't want people to think it's a homer play.
Yeah.
I think the
But I've
Rams are a
seen
really
you play,
good team.
You've played against the Rams already this year.
I have, yeah.
Sunday, in fact, right?
This
That's
past
Colts.
Sunday. Yeah, I was wrong.
Well, yeah, but still, you went against them. How is Stafford, though? Because he was limping around pretty bad at the end of that Colts game.
He looked, so on Monday, he came back and he said, I don't care what the injury is, I'm going to play. They
No,
said
he's a tough guy.
it's progressively gotten better. So I think Stafford's going to be just fine.
I'm looking at some odds that were up on the big screen right there. What an easy weekend in college football. I mean,
Here's what I'm going to do for you. No, MyBookie.ag, promo code NextRound.
That's right.
But I'm going to wipe your juice and I'm going to hold anything you want.
I mean,
for
I'm-
any amount you want.
I'm just looking. Alabama, easy. What was the next one that was on there?
What
It
was the next? I don't
It
even
was,
know.
it was Texas, easy. It was like
Easy.
5.5.
Yeah.
Texas, easy. The next one on there was what?
Ohio
LSU.
State-
It was
LSU.
LSU.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next one on there was Georgia.
Easy.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
I
they're
mean, who-
giving. They're
I
giving
think
money
we
away.
have
I
something.
can't wait to revisit
Like you're
this.
new to the
Giving it
family,
away.
Yeah.
but I
Giving it
think,
away.
I think
Yeah.
we're comfortable enough to be transparent and honest admissions. Did you take an edible before the show? You've got a bucket hat on the entire time.
And
He did.
Yeah.
And I was craving a grilled cheese.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's all making so much
I
sense.
need to write all this down. What you like?
Well diagnosed.
Yeah.
Hey, and he's made 2 statements he won't remember now.
No, I remember.
Yeah. Somebody's got to document
Yeah,
that.
well,
This-
it's on video. Everything's documented.
You guys waited a month in, so I wouldn't leave. You can't. You had to keep it.
Listen,
Yeah,
going
we
on.
can't kick you out
Yeah,
yet.
listen, EG.
Yeah.
This
Or
is
you
just
can't leave.
EG, this is the tip of the
I'm
iceberg.
sorry, Mark. I've been docked socks.
Yeah.
Mikey,
Mike.
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Mark.
yeah.
I was right.
Mark,
Yeah,
Mikey,
yeah.
everyone. All
but,
right, we're going to wrap this up with, we already teased a little bit. Cowboys at 49ers, 720, NBC, 49ers, minus 3.5, and the total is 45.
Much like the game is much bigger for Texas, this game is much bigger for Dallas. San Francisco, they're the best team in football, in my opinion. They can afford a loss. In this game in the postseason last year, San Francisco dominated. Dak Prescott was not good. This is kind of a barometer for Dallas. They've got a ton to prove, catching 3.5 here. Even without Diggs, I think they play well. Better quarterback is Dak Prescott. He can't press. He can't turn the football over. San Francisco's offense is underrated, but I like Dallas in this spot, plus 3.5. Not only covering here, I think they win the game outright.
Christian McCaffrey doesn't play the second half.
Why not?
Injury.
Wow.
Injury to this one.
An injury
Is he on your
projection.
team?
He is on my team.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can't help the vision. I just see
Vision?
it. I just see
Yeah.
it.
It just comes to you.
Wait,
Yeah.
so edibles or peyote?
Just saying.
I'm
The
in
vision.
spirit world.
I love that voice.
I'm in the spirit world.
I love the Doors movies. You like that?
Oh,
I'm not an Oliver Stone guy. I thought
Oh,
Wall
yeah.
Street was really good.
Yeah.
I thought Platoon was good, but then he gets out there a lot of times.
Yeah.
right.
So McCaffrey doesn't play second half.
Okay. You
Close
said that.
game,
Right.
inside the number. I don't know who wins it outright.
Yeah, McCaffrey, to me, I don't know how you feel, EJ.
Okay.
He is as much as I like Aaron Donald, he's taking a step back, but he still gets after. Christian McCaffrey's the best player on the planet. Best football player on the planet. 100%.
Hey, so on, I'm interested in what you would do right here on
Me or Lance?
on DJ Football. Either one of you, it's fine. On DJ Football, you can get that at Disrupt the Media on YouTube. We were talking about this game, and he said, let's do a quick exercise. Let's each take 3 picks. He goes, Brownie, you can go first. 3 picks. You pick any player in this game for your team. Where would you go first?
Which game?
The one we're just talking about right here.
I
The
would go-
49ers Cowboys.
All right, it's
I'd go
close.
Micah Parsons.
That's who I went with.
Yeah.
It's Micah Parsons.
Well, I was going to say your 1-2 is probably in the NFL, or those two.
Yeah.
I would go McCaffrey.
Yeah.
'cause I
McCaffrey
think-
went quick, obviously.
I think points are to a premium,
Yep.
but I would go Micah Parsons too.
I cannot remember who DJ took, but I ended up with Micah Parsons, Christian McCaffrey, and CD Lamb.
Yeah,
Yep.
see, I would have gone. I would go Christian McCaffrey, Micah Parsons, and probably Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went
Yeah.
CD Lamb in front of Debo Samuel.
Ayuk is coming along.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ike's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
look,
and
they
if-
got a ton of weapons.
And if Diggs wasn't hurt, he'd be in the mix as a shutdown
Oh,
corner.
yeah.
Yeah.
And not only a shutdown corner, but if you dare to throw his way, cornerback that makes a lot of plays.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can see that DJ Football at Disrupt the Media.
I'm telling you this, though.
Tell
Okay,
us, LT.
tell it.
And this was something that I saw last year. When
Yep.
Nobody watched him on the Big Ten Network,
Right?
but I saw it Monday night. I believe that Devin Witherspoon, cornerback for the Seattle Seahawks,
Uh-huh.
will be viewed as the best cornerback in 3 years in football, maybe 2 years.
Okay.
He is that good.
From Illinois, you said.
Yes.
Wow.
He's incredible. And by the way, he's a Southern guy. How he got out of the
Illinois.
grasp
I
of
know.
all of these SEC teams makes no sense.
3-star. They don't recruit 3-stars.
I recruit them and develop them. That's what
Yeah.
Brett Bielema does. You guys already had the honeymoon over. for
Yeah,
me.
honeymoon is over. They've played awful. La Tech is kicking off right now. How about this for Liberty? They're playing tonight. They're playing right now.
What do we got right now? That's our free play.
I don't know, but
I'll check it.
do you know they play Tuesday night in Jacksonville?
That's
They
terrible.
flip
I
it
mean,
back around?
Yeah, they're playing Tuesday night in
That's
Jacksonville.
So back to back.
I mean, how tough is that?
NBA doesn't even do that. LeBron
Yeah.
would sit out that game.
I know. So they basically get. I'm assuming Liberty's at home tonight, right? They're at least getting a home.
They
game
are.
out
They
of
are
this.
at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, they're going to wrap this game, get
And
a
then
day
travel.
of rest.
Yeah.
Well, then Saturday, Sunday, you got to travel Monday. If they get
Right.
2 days of practice for Jack State,
oh, that's advantage Jack State.
take the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Take the Gamecocks, baby.
Hook and Jays.
Big C, little O, CKS, Jack State Gamecocks are the best. Take the
Oh,
Jack
wow.
State Gamecocks.
Didn't know his Spanish, but he knows that.
I went to the games, Lance. I might not go to Spanish, but I went to the games.
Cardiac Cox.
Did
Every
you
Cardiac
club.
Cox,
did you
baby.
take Spanish in high school?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're the dumbest nation ever. I love our nation.
Okay. I don't
But
think we are.
We are.
Uh,
What we should do outside of third world countries,
Okay.
instead of
It's
like
quite the qualifier.
no,
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah.
instead of
We're
home
the-
ec
He's
and
saying
like
we're the
computer
dumbest.
science,
We're the dumbest Power 5 conference.
Okay, got
country.
it.
we
yes.
honestly, I don't know if you agree with this. We should take a foreign language starting as a kindergarten.
I did.
My kid.
Okay,
did
well,
too.
good for you.
I don't know any Spanish.
Private school son. I sent him to private. Well, Maggie sent
Is
him
he
to private
fluent?
school. He's really good at. I wouldn't call him He's really good at Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese.
Mandarin.
That's well,
That's a
English.
flex.
yeah. That is a flex.
That is
isn't
a
it?
flex.
But I think everybody should be able to speak a foreign language.
Now this is okay.
But he can't bring his dishes out of his freaking room.
Yeah, well, that's the way.
three languages. But
Wait,
can't
is he
put it-
like Alan in The Hangover?
Yeah,
That's the way smart people
it
are.
really is.
Yeah.
Now let me leave you with this. Though.
Okay.
Think about this. And this is I too was thinking, why do we not know more languages as a nation? In Europe, okay, so the state of Alabama and Georgia, if we were in Europe, it'd be like Alabama speaking a different language than Georgia.
I know, isn't that weird?
So
Yeah.
I feel like it's so much easier to learn different languages because, like, let's say you have to commute to Atlanta, but
Yeah.
everyone there is speaking
I
a
know.
different language.
But I mean, we've also got the time. Like, this is one of the. If I was ever president, which I can't be because I don't want to be.
oh, there it is.
And
Doesn't
that
want to be
skeletons
That's
in the
one
closet.
reason.
I don't want to be. I would
Oh,
never want to
I
be.
can't
But I would.
imagine
I would
the
do
campaign.
two things.
Right.
Okay.
I would mandate that you have to learn a foreign language, or at least take one from kindergarten on.
That's that freedom thing that we love. here.
And
That
They
mandate
tell
thing.
you you got to take science.
I have said this before anybody. You guys will back me on this. The day after the Super Bowl is a national holiday.
You did say
Oh,
that.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
You don't like my foreign language policy?
I mean,
Not a foreign policy, foreign
language.
language policy.
Well, because I am a product of a kindergarten to senior year foreign language.
We've all got a friend. His two boys speak 3 languages fluently, and they're under the age of 5.
Now that's cool. I'm not
Arabic,
not
French,
disagreeing.
and English.
Arabic is the hardest language to learn.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, if you're smart.
Yeah.
If you're taught early.
Right. It's
Yeah.
all about molding the minds.
I don't know if you noticed this or not, but the rest of the world also learns language. English as one of their
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
languages.
Does that make it easier or
So
hard?
when we travel,
Because we're lazy.
they
Yeah.
can speak
Yeah.
our language.
But also,
So it makes us not really desire
Right.
to
Yeah.
speak it because other people.
I know,
are
but
gonna,
they're
going to do business.
They're giving
with
us a crutch, is what they're doing.
They are, but we sort
it's
of help.
awesome.
We help them out.
You know what
Quite
they
a bit.
say?
say we're
You know
not.
what they say? They say that American money spent good, don't
Yeah,
it?
all the
You know, I said,
time.
yes,
so,
it does.
so we're going to talk English
That's
so we
right.
can ask for more.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Hey, by
that's
the way,
my political statement for the day.
Andrew says, you know why you go Jack State, boys? Because it is Cocktober.
Oh, it's already
The Gamecocks,
October?
Oh,
yes,
wow.
sir.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize it was Cocktober.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jack State Gamecocks, baby.
I accidentally walked in the bar one
Yeah.
time and it was. I was like, it
Hey,
is
Joy, let's
October.
do
You gonna bob for apples now?
You think I can get the whole bar to do it?
No,
No, I
no,
don't.
no.
No, I was going to do the Big C, little OCKS.
Oh, you
Jack State
try.
Gamecocks.
Yeah, Bud Light game night, man.
Big C, little
No, no,
OCKS. Jack State Gamecocks are the best. That's what they used to do.
So
You're
glad-
wearing a bucket hat. You
I-
can't be embarrassed.
and I've never been happier to have a bucket hat on right now.
I know.
I can't make eye contact with
Should we do
anybody.
a Georgia Southern chant?
Yeah, do it.
Gotta.
Georgia. So when I say Georgia, y'all say Southern.
Well, that's
Georgia.
Southern.
Georgia.
Southern. Everybody's got that cheer.
Okay, well, we need, yeah, that's
Oh.
what
You
we
don't
need.
have. You don't have a gotta get a
Yeah.
gotta cheer.
Not everybody's got Big C,
GATA.
little OCKS.
You know, normally I'm in the different world.
Yeah.
Spirit world. Jim, it is time for you to sign off.
Oh, jeez.
Say
Man.
goodbye now, Jim. Walk towards the
Hey,
light.
we need a 3-0 on Lance's log tonight. I like that we're almost in the red zone early.
Right?
We got the over and La
Oh,
Tech. There we
Oh,
go.
touchdown.
Take it to the house.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
There we go. Boy, Rustin is on
Jim.
fire tonight.
Jim, what are you doing? Just sitting there. Oh, Jim. Get up now, Jim. Walk towards the light.
Hey, I guarantee you're the only guy right now, your age, that has a bucket hat on
Yes.
in the world.
In the
Yes.
entire world?
With dunks.
Yeah.
You have got
And a Taylor
Jimmy
Swift.
Current.
And
Yeah. Taylor-
holding a natty light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah.
Taylor Swift tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, that combo there is no doubt Dunaway's the only person.
You want to go to a band party tonight?
How about Dan Orlovsky when I said,
Oh, I
when
love that.
when I dropped the Taylor
Hey,
Swift
did
tattoo?
you
on-
see his face? He went,
Yeah.
No, but I'll tell you, we got like the incredible information. 2009, we tried to hire her for our wedding.
yeah.
For a million bucks.
How disrespected
That
you
was
think her
awesome.
camp was?
Yeah.
This guy
Yeah,
with
just-
I don't know what name, like Lovelace. I don't know the origin
Right,
of Lovelace.
right.
What is Orlovsky?
Hey,
He's
but
the backup quarterback with the
Polak?
Lions.
Polish? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, it's Eastern
Just-
Bloc.
Maybe if we knew more languages.
What
we
would
They
you-
were just like, just tell him it's $1 million.
What would you say right now, though, to book her for a
That
wedding?
some bitch can't afford it.
No, what would you say to book her for a wedding right now? It would cost
Oh.
legitimately.
I don't even think it's I think it's you can't even.
There's
do
not
it.
a number.
There's not a
No,
number.
there's a number
Oh,
for
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
EG.
I think
Okay.
she would do it for 20-25 million.
She did.
I don't know.
She
well,
she played a wedding for
I mean-
somebody. There was a
Now,
story
wait.
behind it
Lance would tell you she's going to NFL games.
No, well, she
50
is. I
million.
mean, they've got a price.
for
So-
clicks.
There was like a behind-the-scenes Saudi prince that had
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera flown to his boat to
Yeah.
do a show.
How much was
I
that?
think it was $5 million.
now if Taylor Swift,
Now he
being
had to
the-
do. She had to do other things.
No, I'm
Oh,
sure.
I'm sure.
Mixed drinks.
being the
Squeeze
philanthropist
lemonade.
Yeah.
that she is,
Uh-huh.
I feel like if you were to touch her and not wait,
Whoa.
if you were to have a story that caught her attention,
They're
I
talking about
can
T
see-
Swizzle
yes,
here. Yeah.
not Christina Aguilera.
No, no.
Very confusing.
Gotcha.
She would do,
I'm
she would do it
I
for
think
free.
she would do it for free. However, if
There's
you were to
no
call,
way.
No, I would
yes,
agree with
yes.
EG.
She's done it one time.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
She's
you
done a
were-
wedding for free.
and she went to someone's bridal shower because they
Yeah.
invited her
Yeah.
because she could.
Now, she's not going to do it a lot, but I
No,
agree with
no.
EG. Yeah.
I don't want to wish you terminal, but if you
Oh.
had a make a wish and you asked Taylor Swift to come on set and do the Rockstar Lounge with us,
No.
I don't think she'd do it.
I don't.
No, she
But
would.
one
Not
of the
for
most
Dunaway.
moving moments of the Eras tour was Kobe's daughter
That was very tender.
when she gave the bucket hat to
No,
Kobe's
I-
daughter.
I agree.
We're Fedora.
Sweet
Yeah.
moment,
or Fedora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that was Kobe's daughter.
Kobe's
Yeah.
daughter. What did I say?
You
Yeah.
said Kobe's
No.
daughter.
No,
No.
But I think that's high profile.
But she,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
she does it for each kid at the concert.
at
But
the concert,
I mean,
right.
that was a tender
Yeah.
moment.
There's a kid. She puts it on a kid's head
Yeah.
at the end of the runway every time
Okay,
they sing that song.
I will say this, and you know
She's
way too
fantastic.
much about this.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, but you know way too much about her.
I
About
don't
what? About
know.
T Swift?
Yeah.
She is a wonderful human being.
I don't know. She's a good performer. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And she seems charitable.
Yes.
Now, Dunaway has said this. I don't know if you remember Britney Spears in her day.
Yeah.
I thought Britney Spears was hot. He thinks like 90% of Alabama women look better than Britney.
75.
I think 75 was the number
Okay.
he used.
99% of
Yeah.
Alabama women look better than Taylor Swift.
Well, that's fine. That's
Oh.
fine.
Okay, I'm just saying.
But not on the
Oh.
inside.
No,
99.
Naughty.
99.
Not on the inside.
Not on the
Yeah.
inside. I
You
see
know how
beauty
easy
from the
it
inside
is
out.
to be a giver when you have that much.
I think Dunaway legitimately said you could go to Club La Vila and 75% of the women look better than Britney Spears.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
I think that
yeah.
was in the
yeah,
80s.
and
at
I
Club La
would
Vila.
say that about 5% did
No,
because
no,
I was there.
You looked at-
Britney
Yeah.
Spears, you over exaggerate her.
No,
Is
I-
it Brittany then or Brittany now?
Brittany there.
Okay.
It was Britney's in her heyday. I mean, I was
when
this
she had that
close to
snake
her.
around her neck.
I was this close to her at the Daytona 500.
And you said she had a lot of acne.
She had acne, covered
Yeah.
up with makeup.
Well, she can't help it.
I'm
That's
not
a bad
blaming
day.
Britney
Right,
Spears. I'm
right.
just saying that
That you
in
got on
your
a bad
eyes,
day.
in your eyes, you're looking at her
Yeah.
this way, but when you're this close to her, you realize she's human just like everybody else.
Just
Okay.
like T Swizzle.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go kids book on you here, but
No.
she poops too.
I get that, but if you got everybody in their bad day,
That's
she
right.
is better than 95% of the girls.
Yeah,
out there.
I'm kind of with Lance on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Did you ever see the "Hit Me One Time" video?
I did, and that's really great. That's really great cinematography.
What
but
was the
it's
one
not
where
real
she had
life.
where she had the boa constrictor around her neck?
That was at the VMAs. I think.
That was
I mean, that's prime Britney right there, don't you think?
that was oh my god.
but I'm gonna say,
was
if you,
it
I'm a slave.
if you got a
Yeah,
boa
it
constrictor,
is.
boa constrictor around your neck, you're probably crazy already.
Yeah.
She's quirky.
Yeah. I think
Quirky.
Quirky's a nice.
EG
wait,
is so nice.
Yes, she is.
But
She's
see, I-
quirky.
She ain't bad shit crazy.
Yeah,
She's
she's
quirky.
I think Mikey would back me up on this. You put her in a golf cart and serving drinks on a golf course.
Make a fortune.
She's 20% better looking.
Yeah, Dunaway, have you heard his
Yeah, I
20%
mean, she would
rule?
be a straight up
No.
9.5, especially back in her day.
Dunaway's 20% rule is if you drop any female in an all-male environment, she's 20% better looking just because she's the only female. there.
Yeah, that's how
I
I
think
think
I
that's
agree
like
with that.
psychology.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
wait,
Danica Patrick.
but you don't-
Danica Patrick was like a
100%.
2,
Yeah, but
and
But
she made
you
a ton of
flip
money
that?
because
and you put one guy with a bunch of girls.
Doesn't
out?
work.
No.
nope,
No.
does
But-
not
doesn't
work.
work.
But
That's a
no.
creep, is what we call
Yeah,
it,
that is a
or a predator,
Yeah.
whatever you want to size it up as.
One girl on the golf course serving drinks, alcoholic drinks.
I can confirm.
Yeah, she was that girl.
I was that girl.
EG did that.
Yeah.
She
No,
drove
you
the
didn't.
drink
You were a golf girl.
Yeah, a cart
wow.
girl.
Yeah,
I didn't
well,
know that.
Most money I've ever made in my life.
a previous Mystery Fifth Hour. She told us the story.
Pretty
So,
good stuff.
oh, I missed that.
I-
So, how long ago was this?
2 years ago. So during COVID, when I was home, I was the cart girl
That's right.
for Marietta City Club.
Okay, so what is the creepiest thing you ever heard from
Okay.
those old
please.
guys?
Well, so I'll share the story. Oh, I gotta think of another one. So then people go watch the 5th Hour.
She told one in the Mystery 5th Hour. It's been several weeks ago.
Right.
You go
It
find that on
wasn't that
demand.
creepy. that
It
you
wasn't
said.
creepy. That
Hey,
one was
what
just a
can
good
this
story.
dude run the 40 in?
But you 2 days.
Gotta have a calendar.
Hey, is this like?
I'm gonna
can
flip
they-
a page.
Can they hear us?
No, well, I think he. Well, I don't think he could.
No,
but
he
yeah.
couldn't. No.
He's running the 40. Hang on, let me flip the page.
Was it like a 19.2?
We're
Hey, Johnny's got a 19.2.
in the spirit world, Dunaway.
I thought it was the year 1902.
Okay, I don't want to
He
step
ran
on
the
your
40.
story.
No,
Okay,
no,
what
no,
is the
no.
creepiest
Okay,
story
well,
you've had?
One of them is I was offered a scholarship,
Yeah.
but it was never like it wasn't a legit.
Wait, like a dude that was a member offered you a scholarship?
It was a public course, so
Wow.
it was that one was weird.
I bet his
Um,
wife would have loved that.
Yeah, that one was. I don't think he had a wife. But the story that I told was I was asked to be a +1. I would, my favorite part of it was the celeb shots I would take. So I would get up there on the tee box and hit drives for people, but I would require a fee to do so.
Right.
Wow,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it. Everybody's
Yeah.
got a price.
Yeah, everyone, exactly.
Yeah.
What would you charge?
It depended on my mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the worst customer I had?
Capitalist.
Yeah, thanks.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Worst customer? Are we going to know the
Worst-
name?
Yeah, no, I don't know his name, but
An Atlanta
he-
Brave?
Ring off.
Ray Goff. So random.
You're a little pretty
Leo
woman.
Mazzoni.
he- he was this guy,
Chipper
and
Jones.
no, y'all. This was not a course that you would see those guys. at.
Oh, this is not
This
high
is
dollar?
a public golf course.
It's a muni?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
all right.
you got that crowd. And he had this stupid Louis Vuitton wallet that I'm pretty sure was
Oh, God.
fake.
It was
And
fake.
would
I mean,
He
blast
bought it
that
on
thing.
35th in New York City.
seriously.
Yeah.
And he was just so arrogant, so rude.
Yeah.
I could definitely hit it better than he could. He was like hooking them and slicing them and doing everything
Yeah.
in between. And he tipped me $1.
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
$1
Out of a Louis Vuitton
yeah,
wallet?
out of a Louis Vuitton wallet. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's not a flex. I probably made more than
But you were the car girl,
Yeah.
right? So you could have poisoned the
I
next
could.
time.
That's what no one
Yeah.
understood. I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
a lot of power.
I would. You know what I would have done?
What?
I'd have gave him the $1 back.
I know. I was like, I don't need this.
Or tear it in
So-
half.
Sorry,
Yeah,
dude. I'm
burn
good.
it in front
Yeah.
of you.
I'm
Yeah.
good, bro.
it was a good. I would do it again for sure.
I mean, what are you saying, though, if you're carrying a Louis Vuitton wallet? What are you trying to say right
You're
there?
trying to say that you're a very small
It's-
man
Oh.
Yeah.
and that you. Never mind. I'm not going to get into that. I'm
No,
just-
no, but I mean, it's
So you think he was hitting the 5 wood, not the driver?
Yeah. He.
probably drove a big
Jimmy
truck.
Bucket.
Yeah. I was not a fan of him,
Yeah.
but.
Okay,
it
we
was a good-
done?
It was a good.
Yeah.
season.
Hey, it's
we've been
7-7,
done.
Lance. This game's.
No, I like it. Flyover.
Well, what's the total here?
Oh, let me get an updated.
It's already 12 minutes in the first quarter, though. They've only
No,
scored
that's-
14
No,
points.
I know.
Yeah,
No,
I
there's
love that.
there's only 2.5 minutes going, is what Dunaway's saying. They're
Yeah.
going up. I like that
21-10 Liberty. By the way, that looks good.
All right.
This total ended up going off at I think 59 and a half.
It's a little too late to
Yeah.
tell you this. My headsets are a little loud.
I like that La Tech uniform too. Do you like that La Tech uniform?
I
I don't like
do.
their helmet.
Oh, I do. The state with the T in it?
Yeah, the LT.
I would rather just have the state. I like the it's almost an LSU uniform but
Yeah.
better color.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
I
LSU with different colors.
I do like the striped shoulder pads.
Addison Lovelace said, "Don't wear out my name."
Addison
Yeah.
Lovelace.
Yes. Tonight, on
To-
Harvest Moon.
Tonight on Hallmark
we
Channel.
want to
walk by the
we would
river.
appreciate it because we talked about her so much if we can name her first kid.
Addison.
Yeah.
Can we name you first?
Oh,
kid?
she
And
watching?
Addison, I will say this: names are like the most difficult thing out there. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of good
So
names.
let us do it. By
but
all
I've got
means.
some in the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tonight on the Hallmark Channel, Addison Lovelace's hit novel, A Walk Under a Harvest Moon.
Oh, no.
Addison Lovelace.
This-
When a
Spirit
walk
world.
under Harvest Moon goes bad.
No, that's not on Hallmark.
that's not
Nobody
Addison
dies on
Okay,
Hallmark.
so
Addison
I know
Lovelace.
you've got dinner plans. I got dinner plans, but afterwards
Karaoke.
karaoke.
Is this still daylight?
You know what my go-to
Nope.
is?
What?
Friends in Low Places.
Oh, nobody does that.
Oh, I
at a
can do
karaoke
that.
bar.
Or Dixieland Delight, but that was
the
before I
karaoke
was-
place by our house?
no.
Oh,
You know, Dixieland Delight has alternate
Where?
lyrics here in the state of
Downtown.
Alabama. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am, and I
Okay.
would sing those.
Our girl,
alternate
little T's
lyrics.
getting a little amped up. She's
Yeah.
got a little juice in her.
Oh, is she
She's
going?
like, yeah, she's going.
Karaoke. Braille
more
Derby.
centralized downtown.
Braille Derby.
Ask Mac. He knows about it. He been there. It's ain't good.
It's ain't good, don't it? All right, that's going to do it for Bud Light Game Night. Crestwood Tavern. Everybody come out to Crestwood Tavern. This is an awesome place. The people here are so much fun.
Smallest disco ball in the world.
Smallest disco ball in the world.
You have to
Nice
aim to shoot that
touch.
fucker.
Yeah.
Greatest grilled sheet cheese, though.
Good grilled cheese from Dunaway. He liked it. MyBookie.ag code NextRound. MyBookie.ag code NextRound to get that sign-on bonus when you register there at MyBookie.ag and Lance'sLock.com.
Spirit world.
Longest Bud Light Game Night
It
ever.
was. Oh my gosh, this was the longest Bud Light game
no.
night ever.
Time
Thanks to
flies.
Addison Lovelace.
We're at
This is
about 20.
spirit world.
We're at about 20.
Yep.
Um,
It's a new record.
you want
Thanks
to talk
for
about
being part.
Lance'sLock.com?
Yeah, so jump on board. We've got 3 plays tonight. Again, our free play was Liberty, and we've got an over right now in Western Kentucky and La Tech, and then we've got the total in the Commanders and Bears. But not only that, this is just scratching the surface. We have got winners. I promise you, I was talking to our buddies in
weekend.
Austin today.
Big
It's going to be a
weekend.
big weekend. So, like,
How many
The
games you going to have
the
Saturday?
slate's not great. I'm going to guess I got 13 games.
13
13
games.
games. 13 games.
games.
7 in the NFL.
Yeah.
Of those 20 games, we
Come on,
are
little
going
T.
15-5.
Yeah.
15-5.
Woo!
Our girl, little T, loves it. Lance'sLock.com.
He only loses one on college on Saturday.
That's right.
That's it.
15 and 5 out of 20 games.
I have never had an undefeated college day on a
We're
Saturday.
gonna do it.
I've done it in the
Let's
NFL a
No,
bunch.
it will
Let's
not
do
happen
it.
this weekend.
do it.
He's got
Let's do
A&M. It'll
Yep.
be Alabama. He'll lose one. 11-1 on college Saturday.
He's only
We'll
losing the Bama game.
We'll see.
That'd be, I don't want to lose.
All right. Thank you to Bud Light. Thank you to Crestwood Tavern. We appreciate everybody out here.
Birmingham
Good.
Squadrons. Thank
Birmingham
you.
Squadron. Thank you.
Tip of the bucket hat.
Yep, tip of the bucket hat. All right. That's going to do it. We'll be back with you 9 o'clock tomorrow.